Hey guys, welcome back to my sewing room. Today I have a special project for you. Easter is right around the corner and I thought it would be fun to add some quilty decor to our Easter table. So I have a nest for you and this uses up scraps. It is cute, it's functional. I've put my keys in this for about 10 years. And it's just a great project. This is something that utilizes scraps from squaring up a quilt, or you can even cut up a quilt sandwich into little strips and use that for the nest. And this is what I'm talking about. They're just little strips from a quilt. Here's another one from a different quilt. And so it's just raw edges. There's the top quilt, the bottom quilt, and then the batting in between. And so this is the one. And it's nice to have different sizes, different fabrics. I'm also going to add in some regular fabrics. So I have this as a scrap fabric. I might do this. It kind of depends. This will probably be towards the end as an afterthought. I thought I had a couple more. Oh, this one might go. So this one is actually a jelly roll strip that I had left over. This is a piece of wide back. It's like a sateen cotton wide back. And I'm going to use a, the edges frayed a lot. So I'm going to use, I sewed the edges so it would shut, and then I'll use a safety pin to turn it inside out so it has a little bit more polished edge as opposed to the raw edge. But most of it's just going to be raw edge. I have scissors. The base of the nest is just a hanger. So it's something very simple that you can make with things that you have around the house. So yes, I am going to be using scissors. Jewelry making tools. I used to make a lot of jewelry, so I have a lot of those tools. So I didn't grab the perfect item, probably like a, one of those little nose, what are those called? Something nose. I'll put the supply list in my blog post. So a needle nose pliers, something like that. Okay, let me organize this a little bit and then we'll show the top view and kind of start making it. Okay, so right now I am just going to turn this piece of scrap fabric inside out. So I am going to put a safety pin already going in the direction of where I want to go. Now I'm just going to push it through and also pull the stuff that it's gone through over the pin, so it starts to turn it inside out. Now this was a fabric from Rashida, and I think this was from her What Knot line. What knots? Oh, it looks like I need to back this up so it doesn't move as much. Sorry about that. It's leaning against the table. Okay. I think that will be pretty. A pretty addition. I also have the rotary cutter and a ruler, but this is going to be basically, other than the seam, a no-sew project, I think. So I have one hanger that I've kind of taken apart, and I'll use this to help me bend it. And I just kind of want to make like a circular kind of bowl looking thing. So I'm just going to spiral it. Yeah, I always love trying to create projects with things I have around the house. So and this is going to be covered, so some of the stuff, like these twists and turns, won't be seen. So the original bowl is, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a little bit smaller, but I think that's okay. Let's see if I can get this edge a little smooth instead of straight. Okay. Definitely doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so I'm going to grab a piece of the fabric and just knot it. And I'll go up one and down the other. I'll go up one and down the other and knot it. And come back and work on that same 2 rows. And knot that. So you basically want to make sure things start connecting. So that you have you don't have holes, like large holes. So let's do that. Okay. And now I'm going to take another piece. Here's another fun, colorful piece on one side, and the back is a darker piece. And I will knot it to the first one, or sorry, the second, not the first spiral, but the second spiral. And I don't feel like there's any right or wrong way to do this. So let's see. I am going to, let's see. We just kind of want to go to different levels so everything is connected, and we can add knots in as we go. To keep everything tight. Okay, I'll add this one next. And I think I'll start more at the bottom. Now I'm just going to weave in this guy. So I have this cute little orange fabric, and I'm going to cut it to about 4 by, that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Like 4 by 20. Let's do that. And I'll just weave that in as well. I think I'll start this one at the bottom. And at this point, I can just kind of tuck things in to other spaces and crevices. that's one down. Let's try another one.